Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for my Virgo collective. Any major Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, Virgo timing and energy is fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time. This reading is timeless. This reading also may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. Let's jump in, Virgo, and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you. It was feeling super heavy, knowing that I was getting ready to do your energy reading next. So I feel this heaviness, like in your gut, is kind of what's coming through. So yeah, maybe you've recently gone through some catalytic upheaval. Either someone or something really has sent you on this spiral in order to kind of redirect you on your path. That's what I felt, like a very challenging energy. It's kind of time to refocus. Ooh, heart awakening. Yeah, so this heaviness, like this burdening energy. So I think you're kind of opening up. I feel maybe you've been dealing with a lot of grief, needing to show yourself some compassion. Virgo, what is going on with my Virgo collective? What needs to come through for Virgo? Yeah, it's feeling very heavy. Interesting, that one stayed on the table. Soul alignment, meditation practice, psychic abilities. So it's feeling like a very singular energy. I think you're kind of really alone. Even if you got people around you, it's feeling very alone. So I feel either you are practicing a lot of meditation in order to calm the mind, or you are encouraged to. But I feel like this realignment, this integration of who you truly are, coming into your purpose. Maybe some psychic abilities have recently been activated from whatever catalytic event took place. But I feel this newfound doorway has opened up some communication with your spirit team or spirit. And I feel meditation is really going to help you dive deep into what your psychic abilities are. So maybe you've recently come into some third eye activations, Virgo, or clairaudiencing. Maybe you're hearing spirit talk to you. No, you're not crazy. You're not hearing voices. Or maybe coming into like your clairsentience of feeling the energy shifts, like a DNA activation or restructuring of your light body being activated is what's coming through. And this one stayed on the table, a reconciliation. So a reunion with a loved one on the horizon. So it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a crossed over loved one, reconnecting with a crossed over loved one in the spiritual realm. It could be a friend, a family. It could be a loved one. But I feel whatever's recently got you in this heaviness, it's really sparked this yearning for knowledge, to really become this student for life and to figure out your deep meaning this life. So I feel it's really sparked a curiosity of some sort, Virgo. And I feel, yeah, you're finally really paying attention to the details and getting the clarity that you need. So I feel there's been a lot of purging. There's been a lot of emotions coming to the surface for releasing in order for this clarity to kind of ensue. So I do feel you've been spending a lot of time in solitude. A lot of time in solitude for my Virgo collective. So we're going to see what else needs to come through, Virgo, with the Illumination Oracle deck. So yeah, I feel meeting somebody new. There is going to be a reunion, and there is a need to release something that you've been holding on to, an attachment of some sort, an unhealthy attachment. So I think you've held on to something for a long time. I think there's a lot of deep emotions there. But I do feel somebody new or a reconciliation, maybe with a past life soulmate coming forward. And there's something that needs to be released. Blessings are trying to come in. It might mean moving to a new home. Maybe you're going to be purchasing a new home when these blessings come in. Maybe you do need to pack up and move homes in order to experience the next part of your growth with the plant. I feel really nurturing yourself and coming into that clarity, receiving messages from your higher self. But I think you're not quite out of the woods yet. I think there's still going to be some more obstacles. There's still going to be some more challenges that are needing to be faced as part of this realignment. And I feel maybe releasing an old mindset. So let's see what needs to come through with the Quantum Oracle deck. Stuck energy. Yeah, so yeah, stuck. Just like, stuck in a rut, stuck sitting with this, sitting with these feelings, understanding these feelings. And I feel putting some puzzle pieces together. Did Libra just get that? Could be dealing with a Libra, have Libra in your chart. But yeah, there's been a recent heart expansion, which I feel has created this fragmented thought process. And a lot of emotions have been coming to the surface in order for you to journey towards harmony and balance. And so getting unstuck, we all have the ability to unstuck ourselves, shift the energy, go for a walk, ground the energy, change a negative thought process to a positive, to kind of put yourself back together the way you want to be put back together. And I think calling in some new supportive connections. Maybe there was a recent ending with a social circle of some sort, and this was to get you to meet some new people, to bring in some new supportive connections. But let's see what needs to come through with this deck for you, Virgo. I think a shift in consciousness, for sure. That fragmented energy really wants to come out. And so I think whatever recently has catalyzed you on your journey is creating all kinds of inner conflict. Maybe you've been dealing with some family conflict of some sort, but it's like the energy is moving you forward. This was divinely guided change to get you to embrace living a life of joy again. I think you were stuck somewhere very unhappy. I think this was an event with the home life, a shakeup at home when it comes to a foundation. And your energy is shifting. And I feel definitely an awakening of some higher consciousness, stepping into optimism, stepping into joy, and maybe tapping into some creative artistic talents. That's that psychic abilities, and maybe turning your psychic abilities into a new creative endeavor of some sort. But I feel whatever's recently come in to shake things up was to get you to release this back and forth, this indecision, and to get you to go deep into facing whatever it is you're afraid of, whatever it is you've been afraid of letting go when it comes to something that you've been holding on to, something needing to leave your life. And I think maybe it has felt like a loss. I think it does hurt. It's created some heaviness. But somebody was wearing a mask, and this ending had to take place in order for you to call in new supportive, authentic connections. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. Any redirection is a form of protection on the journey, Virgo. So I think you've been facing a lot of conflict. And there's that reconciliation energy. Whatever's recently, been upheaved was to get you to go through this regeneration, because there is going to be a reconciliation or a reunion of some sort with a soulmate that's likely going to lead to a lifetime partnership. Somebody who holds the key to your heart. And I feel there is communication coming. And so I feel you're going through like this rebirth by fire, breaking free from these never-ending toxic relationship cycles, releasing any karmic attachments that are no longer serving you when it comes to stepping into this new energy, because there are blessings trying to come in. And I do feel this was a blessing in disguise, whatever's recently broken down, because I think it's getting you to go into clearing some unfinished business from the past, exchanging gifts, exchanging something lesser for something better, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing when it's time to go and leave something behind and to walk through a new doorway, even if the future is unknown and you got to go into the void and spend some time in meaningful solitude and meditation practice, and to be the observer of your life. I think you've been going through a period of healing. And I feel healing your mystic capabilities, closing out any past karmic cycles. And I think there's something unfinished from the past that needs to come up when it comes to a reconciliation. And I think you're stepping into blessings. You're stepping into this beautiful energy, mastering some big life lessons. And I think you're learning to be flexible. I think you're learning to kind of ebb and flow with the challenges, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, and shedding a lot of ego aspects in the energy. So let's see what else needs to come through with the tarot. Definitely a period of healing. Healing past heartbreak. Figuring out what your truth is, what's true for you, going through a period of death. That to me is like a death energy. And, you know, not blindly jumping into things anymore. Because I feel this was a heart awakening. Absolutely. A heart awakening. And, you know, it is through the pain and the suffering and learning these valuable lessons about equality within committed partnerships that we go into the depths of the pain and we close out these cycles. Big lesson closing out a major karmic cycle. And you've been going through a period of expansion, I think, trapped up in your headspace, really understanding the past and the cycles and the attachments and sitting in a lot of authentic truth, trying to break yourself free. Definitely learning something about a core wound, which has repeated within relationship cycles. And I don't think you've really been talking to anybody. And you've kind of just been finding your stamina and your drive to keep going forward, kind of putting back the pieces. Healing. Aquarian energy, the star. So you're going through a period of healing, a period of growth, learning who you truly are, coming into your authentic form, and you're really embracing self-love is what I'm feeling. Trusting in your intuitive gifts, awakening your gifts, gaining that new perspective, learning something new, definitely going through an awakening. And you're manifesting a solid foundation for the future. Look at that. Blessings. Unexpected windfall. Blessings coming your way. This is gorgeous energy, Virgo. You are definitely going through some deep soul healing, some soul integration, soul alignment. And look at that. Self-love. Healing the heart, healing the intuition, trusting in your intuition, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, self-love, big love, and breaking free from any illusions of the mind. And I feel shifting into that higher perspective, embracing a higher state of consciousness, really learning some lessons and, you know, learning something new, doing a little bit of research, digging into who you are, what fuels your passions, what brings me motivation, what brings me joy. And I feel you're going through a period of soul retrieval and awakening. Judgment. Judgment also is an indicator of a reconciliation, somebody wanting to come forward and face that judgment. I feel an awakening of some sort. Beautiful. The last row, we get the Ten of Coins. The Palace of Wands, which is new creative endeavor, tapping into your divine gifts when it comes to manifesting an abundant new beginning. I think you're stepping into your visionary leader gifts, Virgo. This is beautiful. The Magician is Virgo, Gemini energy. And so there's a lot going on here that's feeling really good. So I think you're coming into your gifts when it comes to manifesting a legacy for the future. I think whatever psychic abilities have recently come back online, you're encouraged to manifest a foundation with that, I feel. Maybe communicating about this experience, a couple energies of communication, and really diving deep when it comes to building success in your life, because this is something that will grow and have a lot of success, but it's going to require taking some action. The King of Wands, visionary leader, a boss, somebody that's got a vision and's got passion for something. So what brings you passion? And I think you're going to want to guard yourself right now as you come into some new ideas. And I think as you learn to heal your core wound and take action through some heart-centered truth, embracing a new endeavor, I think it's going to bring in all kinds of doorways of opportunity. You might have a lot of new doorways opening up, Virgo. But I think it's, you know, as you learn this lesson, that's what you're bringing in, manifesting for a foundation. So let's take a look at this Judgment energy. We get the Empress reversed, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. Somebody here has been going within. Somebody here did not value an Empress in the past, or has been dealing with an Empress in reverse. There's a couple of messages here. Somebody wants to come in and face judgment. They did not value this Empress in the past, and this is their contentment. And I feel breaking free from some illusion. Somebody's definitely been going into meditation when it comes to a reconciliation, for sure. They didn't see her worth before. They didn't see her value. And now somebody's had a change of heart, I feel. Maybe somebody got tempted. I'm not sure. But I also feel this is your equal. This is your match. There's a lot of heart healing here. Maybe there's a need to release any negative karma attached to an ending where somebody didn't value you or something of that sort. Taurus, Libra. Yeah, somebody's been going within, figuring out what's really going to bring them happiness, wanting to come back to something that they walked away from the past, healing. And maybe this feminine has been going through a period of healing, self-love, embracing her psychic abilities, which has now created somebody's shift in perception to come forward and send a message. Get ready to receive a message. Somebody wants an opportunity to start again. They've been learning a valuable lesson. This is a powerful connection, too. So let's look at this Hanged Man. Let's see what this shift in perception is. Oh, yeah, there was a missed opportunity. Maybe somebody was dealing with a liar, a temptress, a third-party interference. This was a missed opportunity. Somebody's looking back at the past and they wish they didn't juggle. I think somebody was juggling two options. Somebody was juggling somebody very dishonest, very spiteful, very vengeful. Maybe somebody, you know, intentionally tried to come between two people. And there's been a lot of indecision about communicating, maybe an ending. Maybe somebody's been dealing with somebody that's been very challenging when it comes to closing out a cycle. There's no spark left there. And has been creating blocks from somebody going towards their wish fulfillment is also what I'm feeling. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, something's recently been walked away from that was unhealthy when it comes to learning a lesson, and I feel getting ready to go towards wish fulfillment. Let's take a look at this Magician. What is he manifesting? What has he got planned? Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups, coming forward with a lot of communication, and I think it's going to be emotional. There's a lot of deep emotions here. There is a true pair on the board, and I think there was a missed opportunity in the past. Somebody didn't want to look at this. It wasn't looked at. They overlooked it, or they didn't see this person's value, or they were afraid to, you know, really be emotionally invested. And I feel this has been a burden that somebody has carried for quite some time. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Somebody wants to come in with an offer and have a very in-depth conversation, manifesting communication about maybe starting a new foundation. The doorway of opportunity is opening up in order to rebalance something that was not fair. I think in the past somebody had a couple of options. They were juggling, they were playing games, they didn't know what they wanted, they were confused, it wasn't equal, it wasn't balanced, and now somebody wants to come in and balance those scales, make something right. Maybe a connection that you've never been able to fully release, and maybe in the separation the connection only grew stronger. There's definitely a reunion, and I think you're not going to see this coming. I think it's hidden. I don't think anybody's talking. Somebody's going through some major life transitions, death, rebirth, you know, releasing all of the snakes. Yeah, going through healing, going through a period of death. And I feel this has all been hidden out of sight. And I do feel somebody's dealing with a high priestess, somebody highly intuitive, that was not valued in the past. And something is transforming, something is dying away. Somebody's been in the depths of the dark night of the soul, learning a very painful lesson, preparing for a reunion. Get ready to receive an apology. I think somebody's coming in apologizing for hurting you. They want to close something out and have that new beginning. They're thinking about taking that leap of faith. And I think as Saturn's retrograde, this expansion is taking place and communication will be coming in within 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. Get ready to receive a message that somebody's transformed their life and they're coming in for reconciliation and a new beginning. Let's see what else Spirit has for you, Virgo. Yeah, processing deep emotions is the first step to healing them. There's a lot of deep emotions here and a lot of processing going on. Could be dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. But I feel at this point, there's not really been enough information with the Page of Swords. It's about being patient, being observant, but this is definitely a divine partner. A divine partner. And a love like you have never known before. A lot of deep attachments here in the heart space. So I think there's a lot of external forces trying to bring the two of you together to step towards blessings and fulfillment. And a major lesson in partnerships, what true partnership means, what communication means, and maybe following the signs and the synchronicities when they appear. What are you thinking about when they appear? Because there is a lot of love here on the heart, and somebody is opening up their mind to coming in with an offer. Definitely re-evaluating the people, places, and things that they've been connected with, realizing what's unhealthy. So yes, it's a yes. It's time to reconnect with this person in the heart space. It's a yes. And that's what I got for you, Virgo. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.